This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 10, verse 15. The rich man's wealth is his strong city. The destruction of the poor is their poverty. Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Rakha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who grew well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And citation to the Akim out there pushing this truth of sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami Camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Proverbs, chapter 10, verse 15, I'm just going to show a couple of articles where you're clearly seeing, people here in Babylon, Great America, all right, catching hell, all right. And that's why I brought out Proverbs chapter 10, verse 15 one more time. The rich man's wealth is a strong city. The destruction of the poor is their poverty. And this is what you're clearly seeing. Okay? All right? People are in ruins. Okay? Because of their situation. And you could blame it on the rulers, okay, of this kingdom. All right? Because this is supposed to be the richest kingdom on earth, right? America, right? This is what they boast about, right? Donald Trump, we're the most richest and powerful country, on the earth, right? That's what he boasts in. Yet you got children that are sleeping in tents, homeless, and this is a growing problem. All right. I was reading this article. All right, it's not just those that are living in shelters, cars, public parks, abandoned buildings, or campgrounds. All right, and this is just the homeless in general. All right, you have many people, thousands, including children, who are couch surfing. So jumping from house to house, from cousin to aunt to sister or brother. All right. Yeah. Okay. And this is an ongoing, all right, pandemic. All right. And when you read this article, what exacerbated it was the pandemic. The crown to the 1 to the 9. All right. So yeah, this one really stuck out to me. This woman, Robin Stutt, she's the homeless liaison for the a school district in southern Wisconsin. And I was going to get to what she did to for a local teen mother and her sister. She put right here. She put me in touch with a local teen mother and her sister who have been homeless for much of their lives. Right, this is the journalist writing about what this woman, Robin Stutt, did. Okay, because the journalist is Patty Waldemir. Okay, so you're having journalists being an eyewitness to all the, hearing this, all right, a testimony from an eyewitness. She put me in touch with a local teen mother and her sister who have been homeless for much of their lives. All right, this is and Babylon the Great. Okay, this is America. This is America. Their names are withheld to protect them. When the baby was born, they were living in a motel room with their mother and her boyfriend. They recall years of shuttling from sister to aunt to cousin. People didn't know we were homeless. We kept it to ourselves, but it was very stressful having to find somewhere new to go every day, having to beg people to let us stay. Right, and this reminds me of the book of Sirach, chapter 29, verse 24. But I'm going to start at 21 because, again, man, what is the chief thing in life? All right? The Bible tells you the chief thing for life is water and bread and clothing and a house to cover shame. Right? And you got, all right, the wicked attacking this, all right, for the everyday person. Okay? If you're not the 1%, you're feeling it. It is what it is. You're feeling it on all levels. Okay, and more people are living on the streets or about to live on the streets. Okay, this is how we know we're at the end of this kingdom, man. We're at the end of this current rulership. All right, all right. This is a sign. 22. Better is a life of a poor man in a mean cottage than delicate fare in another man's house. Right. Okay, and that's another thing. You know, living in another under another man's roof. You know, you got to move a whole different way. Okay, you can't just, all right, you know sit on the couch with your feet up on the table acting like this is your joint, because it's not. Now, I want to paint a clear picture here. These people that are going through the struggle, the Bible's not in their mind. Think about that. All right, these people that are jumping from house to house and having to live with relatives. All right, the Bible's not on their mind, and the relative's house that they have to live in. Okay, what I just read, the Bible's not on their mind, so you could only imagine what kind of life that is. All right, and that's why the scriptures are important, because it really teaches you how to treat your fellow neighbor. Okay, when he is struggling, or she or if you're a woman that believes in this truth, how you treat a fellow neighbor, a female, because you're definitely not gonna have a man in your house that's assed out. You know what I'm saying? Not in this time. You know that's not using wisdom at all. All right, a total stranger, a man that's a total stranger. You know, but yeah, um, if they're not into the scriptures, okay, but yeah, but it sucks to live like this. 23. Be it little or much, hold thee contented, that thou hear not the reproach of thy house. 24. For it is miserable life to go from house to house. This is the point. For where there are a stranger, thou darest not open thy mouth. Right, and this is what a lot of people are experiencing. You know, jumping from house to house. All right, and you can't do what you want to do. All right, because it's not your place. Okay. And again, you could blame the elites for setting these conditions up. Here it is, and down here in Florida. This is wild. When I read this, I was like, oh, okay, now it makes sense why that in 2021, when that building collapsed in Miami. All right, why did they allow that to happen? Because laws ended up being passed, and now people are about to go homeless. All right, because all right, these condos fees have increased, all right, for the maintenance of these condos. So it says it's sad. Florida's condo fee crisis could trigger the next wave of homeless people in the state, says one representative, with seniors on fixed incomes at highest risk. Right, okay, those that are on fixed income, whether it's Social Security or they're retired and they're just collecting a specific pension. All right, that more likely isn't increasing, all right, to the fees of the condo, because what fees are they talking about? All right, HOA. All right, that's why it sucks to live in an HOA. Okay, because it always increases. Okay, and then you got property taxes. All right, and so everything increases. That's why the rent increases, the mortgage increases. All right, everything increases because, all right, we live in a system that's ran off of debt. All right, because as long as this place keeps it taking on debt, all right, they're gonna put the debt onto the common folks. All right, onto the people. All right, that's why landlords always have to increase their rent, and people get mad at the landlord not knowing that the landlord, he's in debt. All right, for taking out a loan to buy this building to house um, um, tenants. All right, so it's a trickle down effect. All right, and the banks know this, and the elites that own the banks know this. Okay, and they don't give a fuck. That's why Proverbs chapter 22, verse 22. Rob not the poor because he is poor, neither press the afflicted negate. Right, and that's what these elites do. Okay, they do this shit all the fucking time. All right. Oh, here, again in Florida, this time with the tribe of Ephraim. All right, they're catching hell. Now here it is. They left Puerto Rico, all right, to go to Florida for a better life, and now they're ending up on the streets because the rent is too damn high. All right, rent's increasing again because the cost of living keeps increasing, and the landlord, okay, not all landlords are assholes. The landlord has to increase the rent because his property taxes keeps increasing. And this is why, our people, you know, we keep telling you that this place, all right, is ran in wickedness. The whole shit is ran in wickedness, man. Okay? And you have to understand that. You know, you got a lot of our people getting mad at the landlord, all right? The landlord stressing me, all right? Oh, wondering why I'm not able to pay the rent on time. Well, because the landlord's stressing because he took out this loan to put tenants in this building that he took a loan out for, and then his loan keeps increasing due to the property taxes. All right, and there's a term. There's a nice dirty word. It's called escrow. You should look into it. All right. What is? You know what? Let's get an education here. What is escrow in real estate? In real estate, escrow is a neutral third party that holds money and documents it until certain conditions are met. Escrows can refer to the process of using third party to facilitate a real estate transaction or the account that holds that money. All right. Why does no. Why does escrow increase? This is what I'm looking for. An escrow payment increase when your property tax or homeowner's insurance rises. There you go. That's what I want to look for. You see? Right? You just learned something today. All right? For those that are looking to buy a home. When you look to buy a home, just know there's a dirty word called escrow, and it will always increase due to property taxes and homeowners insurance. And the pandemic exacerbated that. This is the reason why people are ending up on the streets. All right? And this is why we keep telling our people, hey man, this is why we want the kingdom of heaven, because this place is ran in wickedness. Okay, the whole shit is ran in wickedness. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 31. He that oppresseth the poor reproaches his maker, but he that honoreth him hath mercy on the poor. Right, and we clearly see that. All right, the rulers of this current kingdom are oppressing the poor. All right, and the poor are stressing out. Okay, they're in ruins. All right, and that's why the Lord is coming back, man. Yahushua is coming back. All right, to set things in order, set how you run a kingdom in righteousness. Malachi chapter 3 verse 5, and I will come near to you to judgment, and I will be a swift witness against the sorcerers, and against the adulterers, and against false swearers, and against those that oppress the hireling in his wages. That's another thing. People aren't getting paid enough, all right, to meet the demand of the rising cost of living. So, due to debt. Why is that's again, I got to reiterate, regurgitate, repeat. Why is the cost of living keep increasing? Let's go to another educational tool right here. All right. And Salaki, if I'm sounding condescending or I'm sounding and yeah, condescending, but sometimes, man, you got to hear it. I know I sound like an asshole right now, but I mean, this is it. If you call yourself someone that knows things, you should understand how money works. Debt clock. You should understand how money works. All right. This is the reason why things keep going up, because you have a spending problem. All right. And as long as the federal government keeps spending money on wars and foreign aid, like for the JJs in 1940s, and that's another thing. People are going crazy with Doji and Elon Musk. Oh, he's finding all that spending that hard working taxpayers' dollars are going to, but they're not. They're not talking about Ukraine or these JJs. All right, that's billions. Okay, and I'm gonna say this. The amount of money that went to the JJs is trillions. Fuck billions. Trillions. Them 1948ers, all right, since it was established up to now, all right, have gotten over trillions of dollars, okay, of foreign aid. So this fucking doji clock here, 84 billion ain't shit, man. Okay? This is not gonna stop this. All right? Because of wars, all right, and these what's it called? The foreign aid outside of what they want to talk about. Because why don't you cut off the JJ's foreign aid and Ukraine's foreign aid? All right, let's see this clock, okay, go down then. All right, it's not gonna happen though. That's the point. So and that's the reason why, hey, the Lord is coming back to judge the widow and the fatherless, and that turn aside the stranger from his right. Fear not me, saith the Lord of hosts. Right. Okay. So when you go into the NLT version, it says, at the time I will put you on trial. I'm eager to witness against all sorcerers, adulterers, and liars. I will speak against those who cheat employees of their wages. Right. That's that's America. Who oppress widows and orphans, or who deprive the foreigners living among you of justice. For these people do not fear me, saith the Lord of heaven's armies. Right. And that's the thing, because sentence against an evil work, it's another one, you know. Against an evil work. And this is evil, man. Oppressing a man in his wages, oppressing a man while he's poor. It's evil work, man. Sirach chapter 8, verse 11. Ecclesiastes, chapter 8, verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Right. Because Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, mainly with the elites, all right? Because the average Edomite's catching hell too. They're getting fucked up too, all right? And that's why, you know, I like to be the instigator here. Why don't y'all do something? You Edomites, you so-called white people. You know the government's fucking y'all over. You know they're giving money, all right, this foreign aid, all right, billions of dollars to Ukraine and them JJs. You should be doing something. But you know what? A lot of y'all just run your mouths too. You just wolf selling, you know, a lot of y'all selling just wolf tickets too. And that's why the Lord's got to break this place, all right, with famine. All right, and he's going to do it. And that's when you people are going to wild out due to famine. All right. But the point is, all right, the elites, the Edomites, you know, they've been doing this shit since they got into power. All right. Mainly the elites, you know, once again. All right. And they haven't been judged. And that's why they get off. They get a kick on this. They get a kick of this, you know. And last one, I'll close out. No one this lesson was edifying. All right. And this is why, man, we're looking for the kingdom of heaven, because this place is ran in wickedness. This whole place ran in wickedness, and it's full of lies and deceit. It's fraud. It's fraudulent. You know. Job chapter 20, verse 15. He hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. Right? Because hey, everything you've stolen and took by fraud, all right, by deceit, okay, you're going to lose it all. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly, right? Because, you know, when Yahushua comes, hey, we're taking everything back, okay? And y'all going into slavery too, real talk. And there will be no, all right, unemployment, all right, in the kingdom of heaven. All you heathens will be working, okay? Now, you Edomites, you have to pay for what you've done. So a lot of y'all gonna be living, all right, in freaking holes, man. All right. All right. Your living conditions are gonna be the worst of the worst. Let's put it that way, for what you've done to the children of Israel. 16. He shall suck the poison of asps, the viper's tongue shall slay him. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of the honey and butter. That which he labor for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein. Right. You go to the NLT version, it says, they will give back everything they work for. Their wealth will bring them no joy. Right. Right. Because everything you work for was in wickedness. Okay. Everything you did was in wickedness. 19. Because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away an house which he builded not. Oh, man. 20. Surely He shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desire. Right? You're gonna lose it all. You think you're gonna rule for hundreds of years. That's why they having all these plans. In the year 2050 and in the year 2100. Okay, we're gonna be doing this. It's all bullshit, man. The Lord's gonna stop you, man. All right. 21. There shall none of his meat be left, therefore shall no man look for his goods. 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. All right. Every hand of the wicked, meaning the laborers, shall come upon him. Right. And you're gonna see, man. You devils, man, about to. This is why you're gonna go into hiding, because all right, people are going to come after you. All right. This can't sustain itself. Something's gonna break. All right. And even Jake is gonna get busy. All right. Jake's gonna get busy. All right. There's only so much someone can take before all hell breaks loose, and you clearly see it. 23. I'll read this. When he's about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Right. And this is why I'm waiting for the chip, the RFID chip, the mark of the beast. All right. Because when he makes it mandatory, that's it. The destruction comes. Nukes fly. All right. You devils get removed from power. All right. So Lord willing, is just edifying. As you can see, all right, this place is ran in wickedness. This shit is all fucked up. And right. And that's why, brothers and sisters, you got to pray to the Lord daily that you have a roof over your head. All right. And also, we're not in a time to be, living a life of abundance right now. Now, we do know the scriptures talk about the Lord's going to bless us with abundance, even on this side. But right now, you got to use wisdom when you use fiat currency. All right, you got to use wisdom. All right, and you can't just be just blowing money, swiping credit cards, thinking shit's gonna it's gonna pay for itself. All right, this devil. All right, he's attacking the very principle, the chief thing of life. All right, and he's doing that because he wants everybody to be so vulnerable and so, all right, in ruins that they'll run and take the chip. And that's what I see. This is a scheme to make people run to get the chip, So Lord willing, says, if I want to give all praise and all glory to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, Bashim, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of great millstone who ruled well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And citation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep it door, keep the faith, keep pushing, keep fighting, keep studying. Pray without ceasing. Pray for each other. Pray for the apostles, elders. Hey, we're almost out of here. Stay locked in. This is not going to last. So just stay prayed up. To the few that are watching, keep studying. When you pray to cover Shalom.